Hey, guys, let's quiet down. No cell phones, no talking, no texting. You don't think it makes a sound? It does. I hear it. Click, 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 click. Okay, I know what you're thinking. You're a panda, man. What are you gonna do about it? Check it out. Everybody. Paws of fury. What's up? Get ready to feel the thunder. You guys are awesome. Except for you, with the texting. I'm watching you.
Prince William Sound, Alaska. A corner of the earth that couldn't possibly be wounded by an oil spill. Or so we were told. But then, 20 years ago, the ugly truth spilled out across the water when the tanker Exxon Valdez hit a well-known reef and spewed 11 million gallons of crude oil. Cleanup crews arrived too late to stop this spill from spreading out and killing off the wild things that failed to see it coming. Otters, eagles, harbor seals, 250,000 seabirds, salmon that sustained local fishing towns, at least 20 orcas. Eventually, this oil oozed over 1,300 miles worth of rocky shoreline, where some of it remains today. To find the proof, we took a boat ride out across the water towards one of the beaches that was fouled. As our team splashed ashore, they started smelling oily air. When they moved the rocks around, they started finding toxic crude. This is the stuff that spewed from the hold of the tanker 20 years ago. So take a closer look at it and think about the move to plant new oil rigs and pipelines in Alaska's coastal waters and to the north in the furthest reaches of the Arctic, places where we now catch much of our seafood, places where the underwater hazards may not be charted on the maps, places where the icebergs and the nasty winter weather would make stopping a big oil spill all but impossible. Maybe you've heard otherwise, but if you have, remember what they used to say about the tankers in Prince William Sound before the Exxon Valdez ran into that reef. This is the World Wildlife Fund. I'm John Nielsen.
Toyota, which built its reputation on safety and quality, now says it knows how to fix the problem behind the biggest recall in its history. The automaker will redesign accelerator pedals in 4 million Toyotas and Lexuses, including the Camry, America's top-selling car, 436,000 sold in 2008, and the Prius, the best-selling hybrid. The trouble is, in Toyota vehicles like this 2009 Tacoma pickup truck, the gas pedal can get tangled up in the floor mat, causing the vehicle to speed up. Even if the driver pumps the brakes, it's not enough to stop. 5 deaths have been blamed on this unintended acceleration, and the recall was prompted by a crash outside San Diego last summer that killed 4 family members.
Our accelerator's stuck.
The family's horrifying last moments captured in this 911 call.
We're in trouble. We can't, there's no brake. We're approaching intersection. Hold on. Pray. Oh, shoot.
The redesigned pedals will be ready for installation beginning next April. In the meantime, Toyota will recall the cars and shorten the accelerator 3/4 of an inch, perhaps as early as January, so the mat can slide under it without trapping it.
Simply put, Toyota's engineers weren't up to the job on this one.
While Toyota says it's very, very confident the problem's been addressed, safety expert Clarence Ditlow says Toyota still has more work to do on the electronic connection between the throttle and accelerator pedal.
Some of this is clearly due to the electronic controls in the vehicle.
In fact, Toyota is doing more work, planning to install a system sometime next year so that if the brake and gas pedals are pushed at the same time, the brake wins. Jim Axelrod, CBS News, New York.
Cars. If I were to tell you that you could do one simple thing which could help save the environment, you'd probably think it had something to do with cars. But we don't have to step out of our home or our office to make a difference. As many as 64% of us aren't turning off our computers at the end of the workday. It may not sound like a big issue, but if 100,000 of us simply turned off our computers, we could reduce more than 3,500 pounds of carbon dioxide emissions daily. That's the equivalent of taking 100 cars off the road every day. Small Small changes can make a world of difference. Are you ready to make the change?